So we will see the frames. Analysis of frames without sway. Sir, what is sway? We will discuss later. But once I will brief introduction of sway. If you see, if it is a frame, exactly load is acting at center. There is no sway. Sway is side movement. There is no sway. You can observe it. But if you see the same, if you observe, if loading is not an exactly symmetry, if it is an eccentric, how it's behave? It behaves like, see, behaves like it will go to some, it will go like this, na? It will go like this. That is called sway. Sway means what? If it is distance, horizontal displacement is there, extra moments will already produce. You already observed it where it's columns, in strength of metals columns. If the eccentric load is applied, what? So exactly if you see in a column, I think you have observed it. If the load is exactly applied at center, no problem. If it is not applied at exact some eccentricity, what will happen? What will happen? If it is go, how will be? It will behave like this, na? Behave like this, na? Same concept. If the not eccentric loading, see, if it is an eccentric loading, it will go to sway. It will apply. It will give some sway, horizontal displacement. Horizontal displacement, not in a elastic behavior. If it is an elastic behavior, if you see, if it is an elastic behavior, the beam is some extends. It extends to loading. It is elastic behavior. Elastic. It is not an elastic behavior. Due to the loading, it will go to sway, horizontal sway. Frames will have chance to give a horizontal displacement. Displacement. Okay, not a deformation. Understood? If it is go to horizontal displacement, it will give extra moments. How we can solve? We will see later. Not only this beam, so many cases are there. We will explain later. Okay. Without sway, we'll see. And also, if you see, if it is a frame, if it is loading is there like this, how will go? How will go? So you can easily say that it will go like this. It will go like this, but exactly this is not a deformed shape, because if you see, this is a rigid joint. Exactly 90 degrees it will maintain. How it behave, how it's deformed, I will give you exact. It will give you exact. It will give exactly, it will maintain 90. So that is exact shape. Exact shape, you can dismiss this line. It will give like this. If you say observe it, it will give horizontal displacement. Are understood? It gives you horizontal displacement of delta. That is because of loading. Horizontal displacement. It will give sway. Due to sway, extra moments will generate. Compulsory will generate. Compulsory will generate. Na? If you see, this is a beam. If you applied it, it will go like this. If it is go like this, it will give. So see, moments will generate. Na? Delta move. So automatically it will give extra moments. No, it will come like this. I will explain later. Okay, it will give, so because it you have to maintain the slope is 0, so moment is rotation due to sway. But if you see the same beam, if you give the same beam, it will give the same beam. If you get a support here, is there chance to sway? No way. Understood? So no way to get a sway, because we provide a support here. Understood? If you provide a support, there is no sway. There is no support, it will give sway. So what are the remaining chances to get a sway? We will discuss it when we start the problems of sway. But one thing you have to observe it, it's not an elastic deformation, it gives you horizontal it's horizontal displacement. So that's one thing I will want to explain. It's horizontal displacement is called sway. Deformation is different thing. Deformation will get when you apply axial loads, different bending moments, it will give deformation. So are understood? Deformation is different, this is deformation, it's a displacement, that is called sway. That's the one line. So today we will solve the problems without sway. Okay, without sway. So first thing I will get the problem. I want to take a severe problem. So too large problem because we don't have any time. I think already you got the timetable for semester 2 mid 1 mid 2. Mid 1 is 13-14 structural analysis and surveying. September 15 has we will make to mid 2. Then we don't have a time to complete the syllabus. So one thing you have to place in your mind that from next week onwards we get a regular extra classes. Regular extra classes every week, at least 1 or 2 extra classes we have to place it, otherwise we can't complete the syllabus. Okay, for surveying also, for structural also, at least we have to complete at least 4th unit, 5th unit also. 6th unit we will make it to, we will assign some other faculty, but we want to complete at least 5th unit influence lines. 6th unit we will ask another faculty to take class. Okay, so see it, otherwise if I left some of the problems, some of the models, you may get confused. That is my objection, that is my intention. If I left some of the problems or models, you may feel bad later. Sir, how can we, so you can easily solve by looking into the textbooks, okay, but my duty is to explain to you. So I want to fulfill my duty. Okay, that's it. So today we will take one problem, 2 problems at least. So see, too large, I will take very big problem, I will give very small problem to you assignment. It is a 30 kilonewtons, so 4 meters. It is a 3 meters. It is a 4 meters. It is a 3 meters. It has a load of 48 kilonewton per meter. It's 20 kilonewton exactly. Acting from 1 meter. Okay, so and again you observe it. It has moment of inertia is I. It has I. It has 2I. It has 2I. It has CD. CD has, where it is, CD has I. Okay. And also distance is 2 meters. Overhang problem also I will discuss today only. So it's the overhang portion. It's a overhang portion. So okay, that's the end of the frame. So we will look into the problem now. So same procedure. No need of it. Do you think it experiences sway? No chance, because one end is fixed. One end is fixed. This is see this end is fixed now. So it can't go to horizontal displacement. So if any one end of the support is fixed, or any one end it can have any support, it won't experience any sway. Understood? See, if one end is ending at a support is there, it won't give horizontal displacement. There is no support, it will give sway. Okay, so today we will solve without sway. So directly we will go to C. I will assign A, B, C, D, E and F. Okay, so now you can observe it. Moment, fixed end moments, I will write capital A, fixed ends, fixed end moments, everything is fixed end. Okay, MAB is what? WRP AB square by L square. What is that value? P is what? 20, A is 2 meters, it is 1, it is 2. Okay, 1 square divided by 3 square, what is that value? It is a minus 4.444. You already know it. We take everything is a clockwise is positive, anti-clockwise is fixed end moments. You will get fixed end moments will get, if it is fixed end moment, it will come like this, come like this. This is negative, this is positive, clockwise. Okay, so what is it? MBA is 8.89. so 22 square 1 divided by 3 square, so 8.89. so okay, next BC, uniformly distributed load. So WL square by 12. Okay, WL square by 12, what is that value? What is that value? This is minus 64. Same, CB is plus 64. Okay, next M CD. There is no fixed end moments, but you can take it as C. MCD, you can just observe it CD. Sir, there is no supports of two sides, so how can you take fixed end moments? There is no C, just think it is. CD is there, how? It's exactly like this na. It's a 30, distance is 2 meters. Understood? So see, if it is 32, how will get? It will get like this na. How much moment? It is a 60. Then only it will give equilibrium. Na. So see it is. See it is. So which direction is there? Is anti-clockwise. So you will get it. MCD is minus 60. That's it. No need to DC. No need at all. Okay, MCD is 60. Sir, how it is useful? We will see later. Okay, that's it. Remaining EB, BE, CF, FC all equal to 0 because there is no loading on that frame, on that beam. Are understood? On that column, I can call it as a column. So there is no loading at all na? So MBE, MEB, MCF, MFC all get 0. There is no loading at all. So see it. Now if first we have to observe it, how many degrees of freedom are there? Degrees of freedom are there, it's rotations. How many rotations are there? B has one rotation, theta B. C has one rotation, theta C. That's it. Enough. If E has a hinge support, if F has a hinge support, there are also rotations. So that is also increasing the kinematic indeterminacy. Are understood? So only 2 degrees of indeterminacy. If you see, if any fixed giants are there, our life is easy. But if you go to forced beam, forced methods, if any fixed giants are there, our life is some getting into the problems because we get extra 3 unknowns are there. So static indeterminacy. But in kinematic indeterminacy, if it is fixed, there is no rotations. We feel happy. But if it is released, that is our life into circuit. Okay, so theta B, theta C, only 2 degrees of freedom are there. So if you find out the theta B and theta C, that's the end of the story. And also one thing you observe it, how the giant is behaving. So theta B is only 1, not 2. If you see, if it is exactly that bit big, maybe it will rotate. Like this. Maybe it will give rotation. See, this will give. See, it will give this rotation. Everything is theta B. It is a fixed and giant. Na? It will give only one rotation. Maybe it will maintain exactly 90 degrees to the 3. See, it will maintain this 90, this 90, this 90. So it everywhere maintains 90 because it is a hinge. It is a rigid joint. Otherwise, it will behave. It will see how much it is. It will give clockwise direction. Clockwise direction. It will give theta b. Otherwise, maybe chance. Maybe it will give. Maybe it will give anti-clockwise rotation. Maybe it will give anti-clockwise rotation. Are understood? So that's it. That's it. Maybe it will give anti-rotation. Maybe it will go like this or go like this. Theta b is clockwise or anti-clockwise, we don't know. But if you confident on theta b is only one rotation, it won't give different. See, if it is there, it won't give this type of. It won't give because it's a rigid joint. It maintains three spans. It connected. Na? It maintains that slopes are position exactly after deformation also. That is called a rigid joint. It is not. It's not maintained. Maintain exactly theta b. Understood? That's one thing you have to observe it. So we will solve it. First we have to write out the slope deflection equations. Slope deformation equations. Okay. So write down MAB is what? So MAB plus 2EI by L 2 theta A theta B. There is no support settlements. We can avoid it. Okay, but one thing you have to observe, this is I, this is 2I, 2I. Okay, so MAB, MBA 2 theta B, theta A. Okay, MBC 2 of 2EI. It's not a I, it's 2I. So we can conclude directly, sir, why you include E? So EA means flexural rigidity. Okay, that means gives a good idea. Okay, so E is constant everywhere, no chance at all. Okay, L 2 theta B plus theta C, MCB is two theta C plus theta B. Okay, so next I will write it. No need to write CD. So we already know at CD has fixed end moment of 60. So there is no need of any slope deflection because we don't require any rotations at D. No need required. No need required. Okay. So we already know it. MCD will give us. Okay. That's it. So I will write for BE. Fixed end moment is BE2 and it's also I. 2 theta B plus theta E. MEB EI by L 2 theta E plus B. So next we will write for the CF. CF. It's a 2EI. 2 theta C plus theta F. FC 2 theta F plus theta C. Okay, these are these moment slope deflection equations. Okay, so now you can observe it. Theta A is 0, theta E is 0, theta F is 0. So these are 3 equal to 0 and also these values are all 0. Okay, theta A is 0. Okay, so next theta E is 0, theta E is 0, theta F is 0, theta F is 0, and these are all zeros. These are all zeros. That's it. And length also we can include it. So AB is 3 meters. Okay, AB is 3 meters. 3. BC is 4 meters. 4. So B is 3 meters. B is 3 meters. CF is 4 meters. 4 meters. Okay, we can include it. So see how many This value is also included. We can include it's a 4.44. Its BA is 8.89. So BC is 6 minus 64. It's a plus 64. So okay, that's it. So now you will observe it. How many indeterminacy? How many indeterminacies are there? Theta B and theta C. Only two indeterminacies are. If you get those two values, theta B and theta C, you will write everything. So okay, everything is in the terms of theta B and theta C only. That's it, na? That's it. So how can you find out theta B and theta C? So we require two unknowns are there. At least we require two equilibrium equations. So what are the two equilibrium equations? The two equilibrium equations are giant equilibriums. Giant equilibrium. Giant equilibrium equations. So what is the giant equilibrium equation? At giant B, moment is zero. Moment, not a bending moment. Every point is moment is zero in every frame because it's a static equilibrium. So giant C, moment is zero. So giant B, how can you write it? See, giant B connected with BA, BC and BE. Okay, I understood. BA, BC, BE. So see, BA, BC and BE. So MBA, MBC plus MBE. It must going to be 0. I understood. So see, if this giant is there, it's a B giant. We will write BA is a B. It's a A. It's a C. It's a E. BA we write it as a clockwise direction. BC we write as a clockwise direction. These are all in clockwise direction. So BE is also in clockwise direction. Clockwise. These three will get into 0. Then only giant B is in equilibrium. Okay, that's it, na? Say same thing. Giant C. If you see giant C, CB is there, CF is there, CD is also there. Okay, so that's it. CB, CF and CD. Sir, what is CD value? We didn't write any equilibrium equations. No need of write any equilibrium equations. But see, we already directly we got it. What is the CD value? It's a overhang. We directly got the CD value. I understood. This CD value we got it minus 60. No need to write a differential slope deflection equations. Later we will get the CD value. We will directly get it. So this is not a fixed end moment. It's directly end moment. CD is a minus 60. Directly we got it. CD value we got it. Na? See, MAB we don't know. MBA we don't know. But MCD we got it. Because it's just overhang, we didn't directly we will get it. So that's it, na? So that's it. CD value is minus 60. Are understood? CD value is minus 60. Okay, that's it. Solve it. You will get exactly. You will get the value of theta B and theta C. But I didn't give any EA value. You will get the values in terms of EA theta B, some value, EA theta C, you will get value. Okay, understood? So because I didn't give any EA value, if I give an EA value, you will get the theta value accurately, and not accurately, exact value of theta B. Otherwise, you will get like this. Okay, but if you get like this also, you can substitute these values. See, everything is EA multiply with that value, you will get that values. Okay, that's it, na? Otherwise, I will write one equation MBA, I will write it. So this equilibrium equation I write it. You can solve it because two unknowns, two equations, na? BA is what? 8.89. Address 8.89. So that is 2EI by 3. Okay, 2EI by 3, 2 theta B plus BC is where? Minus 64. Minus 64, 2 of 2EI by length is 4. Again 2 theta B will get theta B. So because giant equilibrium of B, so we will get the beta B only. There is no need required of theta C. Okay, so but theta C also there. Or sorry, theta C is also there. Okay, theta C also there. Theta C. Okay, so next BE. What is BE? BE C. So fixed end moment is 0. So 2EI by 3 2 theta B theta F is 0. See, theta E is 0. So that's it. That is 0. One thing. So second equation CB. Are understood? CB. What is CB? 64. 64 plus 2 of 2EI by 4. So theta C. 2 theta C. What is it? CB na? So we will get B also. What see? CA? C not a CA. It says C. It's not a CA. CF. So what is CF? CF is 2EA. 2EA by length 4. 2 theta C. Theta F is 0. So that's it. Plus MCD. MCD is already we got it. These 2 0. That's it. Na? That's it. Two equations, two unknowns. Only unknown is there. What is unknown? EI theta B is unknown. EI theta C is unknown. Two equations, two unknowns. You can just solve it. Very simple. Na? Very simple. So otherwise you will write down EI is some X. You will put it as some X. EI is, every time you write a EI is somewhat difficult. Not difficult. You feel very bad. Write it's EI is some X. Write down X. Otherwise some R S. You will write it RS RT. That is your choice. Okay. So what is that values? What is that values? This value is 12.703. Its value is minus 4.6. So you will observe it. Theta B will get clockwise rotation. Theta C will get anti-clockwise rotation. If you know exactly EI value also, if you given, you will get the exact rotation also. Sir, understood? We can write down the deformation shape also. So that's it, na? That's it. If you just place it these values into these values, place it, and you will get what is the value of, what is that value? MAB will get 4.025 positive. MBA will get 25.827. MBC will get 42.7. MCB will get minus 68.35. MEB will get 16.63. MCB is get 8.469. MCF will get minus 8.352. MFC will get minus 4.176. These are the moments. You will get it. Understood? That's it. Once you got it, and you can easily write down the bending moment diagram. Once you write down the bending moment diagram, later you can try the shear force diagram. So I will explain. Okay. First you have to write down the bending moment diagram. So how can you draw bending moment diagram? First you have to draw frame. You can draw frame. First you have to draw frame. So see, MAB is what? These are all final moments. These are all final moments. At that point, it's a final moments. MAB is what? 4.025. Are understood? 4.025. These are all final moments. You can just it. 4.025. I will write. 4 point means what? Are understood what? It's a clockwise, na? It's a clockwise means what? Clockwise means what? AB. It's a clockwise means what? This is na? Clockwise means what? That is the movement. 4.025 is a clockwise movement. The right is clockwise. Clockwise is a sagging movement. Are understood? These are all sagging movements. So no problem. Clockwise. So its next what is a 25. I think. They will get a clockwise. Okay, no problem. So 25 is also clockwise. It is also clockwise. So, clockwise. Clockwise is, it is a sagging moment. Are understood? It's a sagging moment. So I will write it. I will write down. Wait. How can you draw? So what is it say? It's a 25. 25 it's a sagging moment. I will write sagging moment. 25 it's a hogging moment. Are understood? 25 is a exactly if you see 25 is a clockwise movement. Clockwise movement means what? Clockwise movement means you will get hogging moment. Okay, hogging moment. That's it. It's a 25. But it's you see 4 is a sagging moment. So you can write downside. Downside. That's it. One thing. So it's a 25. It's a 4.02. That's it. Next. Next to observe it. MBC is 42.7 negative. That's the hogging moment. Okay, 47.2 negative. So okay, I will picture BC na. BC, it's a B, it's a C. 47. So you will write like this. It's a 42. C, MC, MCB, CB is 68.3. Again negative. Again negative. Understood? CB is negative. Negative means sagging moment. Something is fishy. They will write like this. I will avoid this. Something is. Wait, I something problems are there. CF is 8.32, so 14.7. Both are negative. That's it. FC. Both will get clockwise, anti-clockwise. This is anti-clockwise. This is anti-clockwise. Okay, I will draw bending moment diagram later, so it may get confused. Okay, it may get confused. I will draw bending moment diagram somewhat small break. Okay, small break. I will draw later. I will explain later. So how to draw bending moment diagram and later shear force diagram also. I will explain later. Okay, some small break. It may get confused to you. So okay, 1042. Okay, so next I will solve another problem and I will draw bending moment diagrams for both at a time for your convenience. I will solve another frame also. I will draw bending moment diagram combinedly. That will give idea. Okay, so this shear force also I will draw later. Second diagram, second problem. So it will take the same. Okay, some uniformly distributed load of 24 kilonewton per meter. Okay, so length is 544 5 meters, 4 meters, again 5 meters. Its height is 4 meters. Okay, so if you write it, this is I, this is I, it's a 2y, 2y, 2y. Okay, and it has a loading of different loading. Uniformly varying load is there. Okay, that intensity is 25 kilonewton per meter. Okay, that's it. So I will assign A, B, C, D and E, F. Sir, why again same problem, same type of problem? So I will give example. I will give another example for, so concentrated movement also. If concentrated movement is there, see, it has, C giant has a concentrated movement of 40 kilonewton meter. If it is the concentrated movement is there, how can you draw? How can you solve it? And also if you see edge, at the edge D experienced a hinge joint. So if you edge D as a hinge joint, you can reduce the kinematic energy into 1. How to draw? For the CD frame, you can draw, you can write down the modified, slope deflection equation. That's why you can reduce, you cannot, you don't want to find out the rotation of D. You don't want to find out the rotation of D. Understood? That is my intention. You can reduce. So for this problem, you have to see theta B is 1, theta C is 1, theta D is 1. 3 unknowns are there. 3 unknowns are there. Na? Theta F is there, theta E is there, 0, 0, theta A is 0. But you have to find out 3 unknowns. But for 3 equations, 3 unknowns, you get at least 1.5 hour. Huh? 1.5 hour. You can use calci, okay, problem. But if you write down the equations, you will get headache. That's why you can reduce theta D. You don't want to find out theta D. You can write down the modified equilibrium equations. How can you write? I will see it. Okay. So see, take it the problem and directly you can write is you can write down. So this is 5 meters, 4 meters, 5 meters. Nah? So directly write it. MAB is what? 24. WL square by 12. Nah? WL square by 12. It's a 5 meters. It's a 4 meters. It's a 5 meters. Okay. So write down. MAB is minus 50. MABA is plus 50. So next, MBC is same. It's a 4 meters length. Just to change. It's a 32. MCB is plus 32. Okay. So next, MCD. I will write CD. MCD is again same 24 kilometers. No? It's a 5 meters length. Again it's get 50. Again it's get 50. DC is 50. Okay. So B is what? BE, EB. BE and EB. So what? You have no idea? WL square by 20. WL square by 30. So WL square by 30. Write it na? BE. First you have to from this fixed end na EB and BE. You can write it. So that's, you can write is EB. EB is what? EB is a frame na? EB is a frame. EB is a frame. What is that value? It will get WL square by 20. This is will get WL square by 30. That's it na? You already know it. You already know it. So WL square by EB. EB is 20. Okay. You already know it because if you see load is more at E. So that means it has more bending moment. That's why you can remember where it is 20, where is 30. If your denominator 30 is there, that means this total value is somewhat lesser than this value. So why it is, sir? So see, the load is more at the near to the joint of E. That's why it get more moment. It will get experienced more rotation. To suppress that rotation, with extra moment will generate is some higher compared with the other joint. Okay. So what is that value? WL square by 20 is what? It's a minus 20. So BE is plus 20. Plus 20 not. It's plus 13.33. Okay, you will look into this matter like this, not like this. Okay, so you will come look into this matter like this. So, okay, so write it m cf fc0, cf fc0, because there is no loading at all. Okay, that's it. These are the fixed end moments. So, okay, so you can write down the slope deflection equations, everything. See, first mab plus 2 into 2ei by L is what? L is 5 meters, 2 theta a plus theta b. That's it. So we will write directly, this is minus 50. So mba is plus 50, 2 theta e by 2 theta b plus theta a. So, and also you can strike out theta a. Theta a is 0. So mbc is, you can write out minus 32 plus 2ei divided by 4, 2 theta bc na. So bc cb plus 32, 2 theta c plus theta b. Okay, so for I will CD, I will write modified equations later. So first I will write BE and BEB. Okay, so you will write BE and EB. First you will write EB, it's minus 22 EI only. So there is no 2EI, just I divided by length is 4 meters, 2 theta E plus theta B. So theta B is 0, BE is 13.33, 2 EI divided by 4. So B in a 2 theta B plus theta E. So you can write it. So later FC. So you can write it. FC is 0, 2 EI by 4, 2 FC, 2 theta F, theta C, F is 0. Okay, 2 CF is, this is 0, 2 theta C plus theta F, this is 0. Okay, these are the modified equations for some part. For the remaining part CD, you can write down modified equations. Modified equation is what? So you can eliminate D, rotation. So how can you write modified equation? So if you write it, mCD is modified fixed end moment of CD modified plus 3ei by L. L is what? 5 meters, 2 theta C. 2 theta C or theta C? Where is modified equilibrium equations? Where I write? No, theta C. Just theta A. This is modified equilibrium equations. So okay, this is modified fixed end moments. At that moment of fixed end moment, half of the remaining part, half of the later part, that is a modified, na? So that's it. How can we get it? So I explain later, yesterday. So it's not a theta C. Okay, theta C. So what is the modified moment? Modified moment is exactly, if you see, it's a 50. It's a 50. So minus 50 plus half of the 50. It's a 25 minus 75. That is a modified moment. So why? How we will get? Yesterday I explained. How we can write modified slope deflection equation. This is get minus 75. 3ei by 5. It's a theta C. You can write as CD, MCD like this. CD, yeah, small d, like this. No need of theta D. No need of theta D. Are understood? Theta D, no need. We can write MCD directly like this. By we write how to modify the slope deflection equation. Yesterday I explained how we will get it. So you can use this. So you no need to calculate theta D. You can reduce the total problem kinematic intimacy 3 to 2. So what are these two? This is MCD. What are the two? See, only theta B is there, theta C is there. Theta B, theta C. So for this only purpose of MCD DC, you have to find out D, that is hectic process. So you can eliminate it to write down the modified slope deflection equation. So okay, now we can observe it. So wrote theta B and theta C. These are the two unknowns, two kinematic intimacy. We require two equilibrium equations. Two equilibrium equation. What is the giant equilibrium equations? Moment at joint B is 0, moment at joint C is 0. So moment at joint B means MBA, MBC, C is joint B, MBA, MBC, MBE. Okay, MBE is equal to 0. That is giant equilibrium. MC, that's the problem for understand. It has a concentrated moment of 40 kilonewton meter. It has a concentrated moment of 40 kilonewtons. Are understood? In which direction? It's an anti-clockwise direction. It is an anti-clockwise direction. Are understood? It's an anti-clockwise direction. That means it is a minus 40. Minus 40. It's okay. Left it. But one thing you have to observe it. How can you write down the giant equilibrium equation, sir? How we have to write down the giant equilibrium equation? That is the question mark. How can you write it? You have to write it. See, MCB, MCB, CF, CD. Okay, CF and CD. CD is just you can write it. So these are the external moments generated. Are understood? These are the external moments generated due to loading. Okay, so if 40 is applied moment, but if you observe it, if you draw any shear force diagram, so shear force and bending moment diagram, observe it anything. If you something, if it is a concentrated moment is there, the bending moment at that profile is see bending moment at that profile. How can you write bending moment diagram? So bending moment diagram like this, na? Like this bending moment diagram. At that location, total bending moment must be compulsory equal to the M. Understood? Shear force also you can write. If you write down shear force diagram also, if you write down perpendicular. So what is the shear force diagram? Like at that location, total shear force at that section is compulsory equal to P. This is M, this is P, because that is the exact loading is acting at that point. So same thing, the total moments at the joints MBA, MCD, MCD, because at that B joint there is no external shear force, external moment, that is equal to 0. But in this location, external applied moment is there. Applied moment is there. That is equal to what? That is equal to minus 40. That is equal to minus 40. That's thing you have to observe. That's the story. That's you have to write down the that's when applied concentrated moment is loading is acting, you have to write down like this. Are understood? Write down like this. Okay, so that's it. You can solve it. Otherwise, if you didn't write down modified equilibrium equation, so you have to find out theta D also. For theta D, you have to find out the theta D. So MDC is equal to 0 because it's a hinge joint. Na? It's a hinge joint. MDC is 0. That is also one equation is you have to write it, and later you can solve these three. In MDC, if you didn't write down any modified equation, what is MDC? MDC is fixed end moment of MDC plus 2EI by L into 2 theta D plus theta C. You have to write it. MDC in the place theta C is also there. So you have to solve three equations, three unknowns. But we write down the modified equilibrium, modified slope deflection equations. We can reduce this. We don't need required to find out the theta D. You can just solve these two. You will get theta C and theta D. And in terms of A, you will get it. Na? You will get it like this. So how much it is at? So this value is C. Sorry. Theta B and theta C. Theta B is minus 7.34. Theta C is plus 2.4636. You can observe it. Theta B experienced anti-clockwise rotation. Theta C get clockwise rotation. Once you got these values, You can just place it equations. What is that values? Every values I will explain. I will write down the values. I will write down the values. Okay, where it is. So it's a minus 55.87. PA is 38.24. It's a minus 44.23. It's 29.58. EB is 72 minus 4. It's minus 23.674. It's a plus 5.98. It's plus 12.32. So MCD is where it is. MCD. Sorry, where it is wrong. MAB is 55. PA is 38. BC is 44. CB is 29. So that's it. You have to strike these values. So EB is minus 23.674. BE is plus 5.98. FC is 1.232. CF is 2.464. MCD is minus 72.044. DC is 0. You already know it. D giant is a giant, D is a hinge giant. Okay, are understood? So once you got this, these are all end moments. These are all end moments. Na? These are all end moments. You can write down how to draw bending moment diagram. I will show it. I will show you. So first you have to write down the individual sections. Okay. This is AB. I will write. Okay. Individual. Otherwise. Individual so first you have to write down the directly moments. Okay, loading and movement. Loading, this is also loading, this is also loading. So moments you can write it. MAB is what? MAB is minus 55.87. Minus means what? Minus means anti-clockwise. Anti-clockwise, na? So you can write this. Minus 55.87. BA is what? So BA is plus 38.24. Plus means clockwise. Plus 38.24. Okay. So next, this is A, this is B, this is again B, C, C, D. These are the free body diagrams. Okay. You will write down the bending moment diagram and shear force diagram also. See it is. For BC, minus 44.3. Minus means anti-clockwise. Minus. Okay. So what is that value? 44.23. So CD, CB is 29.58. Okay. 29.58. It's a clockwise. You get it's a clockwise. So EB is 23.674. EB. This is a E. EB is, so you will look into like this, not this. Okay. So you have to write picture, look into this. Okay. So EB is 23.64. How much it is? See, 23.64. It is a anti-clockwise. Say E. Okay. So B is 5.98. It's a positive. 5.98 is a positive. Clockwise. It's a 5.91. There is no loading at all. So okay. So again it's a F. It's a C. It's a D. Okay. So now we have to look into the CD is 72.0. It's a minus 72 point. CD. Minus means it will come like this. 72.0. This is 0. We already know it. So FC and CF. FC is plus 1.232. FC plus 1.32. F. So plus means what? Clockwise. See, FC is clockwise. You will get like this. 1.232. So its FC is what? Where it's CF is 2.464. Both are clockwise. Are understood? Both are 2.64, 464. It is also clockwise. 2.464. If you write down like this, you will get the clear picture. Sir, how can you get clear picture? See, giant BC, giant BC. It's at the 48.24, it's a 44.23, it's a 5.94. Just add it. Just add it. This is a hogging, this is a housing, this is also hogging. But hogging or nagging sagging, it's just a clockwise or anti-clockwise. Just check it. So total gets into 0. Are understood? Total gets into the 0. Are get it? 35, it's a 5, it's a 44. Total get into 0. Okay? This is a clockwise. Okay? 35 is a clockwise, positive. So 5.91 is a clockwise, positive. 44.23 is anti-clockwise. So negative. Get it total is equal to 0. That is a giant equilibrium. That's what you will get finally. So if you see the giant equilibrium of C, it's a 29.58. It's a clockwise. So 24 is getting a clockwise. So 72, it's anti-clockwise. Get into the sum. What is the sum? Sum you will get 40. 40 anti-clockwise. Are you get it? 40 anti-clockwise. See, it's a 29.58, 29. It's not. It's 2.44. It's a 2.44 minus 72.09. What will get? It's a 40. It's a 40 of negative. So that's it, na? It's a 40 of negative is there. At concentrated movement is there. Are understood? 40. That's it. That's the thing. Once you write it like this, and you can now you can write down the fixed end. See, bending moment diagram also. Sir, how can you draw bending moment diagram? See. So if you know it, if you know these directions, you can write it in a bending moment diagram. You can write it. So write it. So see. You write it. See. It is a, what is the 58 point? So it's what is that 35.24. What is that? Hogging moment. Hogging moment. You can write it 35. 35. So minus 55.87. It is also hogging moment. Plus or minus is not there. So to write down the bending moment diagram, it's not a plus or minus. It's a hogging or sagging. That's it, na? That's why we confused here. That's why we confused here. So okay. That's why we confused here. Plus or minus is not there. We have to write down the hogging or sagging. That's it, na? Or understand? Otherwise, if you just remember, how can you write down the bending moment diagram? You already know it. If it is though it is there, how can you write this bending moment diagram? It's a W, it's W. Both are, it's a clockwise, it's anti-clockwise. But both are hogging moments. We can write hogging moments one side, sagging moments are other side. That's it, na? That's it. There is no positive or negative. First, you have to write down the hogging or sagging. If you write down the clear picture of the free body movement diagrams, then only you will get write down the. Then only you can understand how can you draw bending moment diagram. Okay. See, now you can see. Observe it. It's a 35 point. So it's a 35.24. It's a 55. This is also hogging. Okay, it's a 50.87. This is a 35 point. So it's not a 35. It's 38.25. 38.25. That's it, na? So you will join it. Sir, how can you join it? There is loading is there. Those are the end moments. Inside, it has a this moment. We already write it. How can you write it? So this is hogging moment, and by this, you will get like this type of moment is again. This type of moment is there. Exactly. So exactly what is the center? Center is WL square by 8. So if you write down what is the WL square by 8, WL square by 8, you will get that value. But these are all cancelled. These are all cancelled. So what is this value? Exactly, you have to find out this value. Later delete it. And what is that value? You will get that value is 28.24. Otherwise check it. So what is exactly this value, total value? And this is a 55, this is 34. This is 55, this is 38. Exactly at center, what is the value? So you delete it, you will get 25.2. That's it, na? So that's the frame. AB frame. So later, again you write it for BC. It's again 44. So it's a 34. It's a 44. It's a 29. It's again Hagen moment, na? Hagen moment. You will write this 24. 29.58. So you will join it. These are the fixed end moments. Fixed moments, huh? End moments. So inside, same thing you will get like this. You will get like this. You will get these are all cancel. Plus or minus are cancel. You will get this value is exactly somewhere, I don't know. You can find it. Okay. So later CD also, you know what is that value? 72.09. 72 Hagen moment. That's 70. Its D is 0. We will write it. Loading is there? Yes, loading is there. You will get like this. Okay, you will get like this. It's a 72. It's what is 72.09. That's it. Now for these frames of BE and EE, you look into this like this. Otherwise, if some of the textbooks they write like in this direction also. But you can assume which direction you are comfortable. You will write. You will look into that matter. Most probably look into this direction. Okay. So turn your paper and you will write it. So see, EB is what? EB is Hagen moment. That's what is. It's a what? It's a 23.89 Hagen moment. Okay. So okay. So it's this 5.99. 5.9. It's also Hagen moment. You will write it 5 point. So you will join those two. It's a 5.9. There is another loading is there? No, nothing is there. So total is Hagen moment. Sorry. Loading is there. We missed that. Loading is there. Okay. We missed that. Otherwise, see. Loading is there. So okay. You will join those two. And later for that loading, you will get like, what will you will get like, so not an exactly parabolic, it will cubical parabolic, you will get like this. Cubical parabolic, you will get like this. Okay. That's it. These are all cancel. You will get like this. So finally for this beam, there is no loading at on FC. But if you see F has at that junction F, it's a sagging moment, not a Hagen moment. Are understood? It's a sagging moment. Sagging moment you have to write it's the bottom. So at C, it's a Hagen moment. It's a 2.44. 2.44 you will write top. So you will join like this. It's a 2.44. It's a 1.22. That's it. It's a sagging. It's a sagging. It's a Hagen negative. So negative, positive. Negative, positive. Negative, positive. Negative. These are all cancel. Otherwise, I will write on this time. Cancel. Positive. This is a bending moment diagram. Understand? Otherwise, if you draw exact bending moment diagram, how it look like? Exact means, so you don't write down the fixed end moments. You don't need to end moments. So if you see, how can you write it? It will write like this. You will get like this. That's it. That's it. Second. That's it. You will get like this. Third one, you will get like this. 80. So you will get like this because it's a 0. So exact, na? That is, if you strike out this combination, you will get remaining, it will get like this. So for this beam, For this beam also you will get like the same thing. For this beam also you will get like this. For this beam, this is a fixed end moment. See, there is no loading at all. It will get same thing. It's a straight line. You will get moment like this. Are understood? So that's it. That's it. So now we can find out the shear force diagram. Sir, how can you find out the shear force diagram? It's nothing more than complicated. So see, these are the free body diagrams. Now we write it the free body diagram. So first is RA RB1. So what is the free body diagram? So you can find out the shear force now. Can you find out? So easily find out. See, this is a fixed end moment. This is a free body. So just you can take it. So how can you write it? Sir, RB1 multiply with distance of 5. So this minus of 38.24, minus of 38.44, and also it will come minus of, it's a W else, na? W is what? 24. It's a 24. 24. It's length of 8. It's a 2.5. 2.5. So again plus 55.87. So no need of plus, right? Plus or minus. Just we write down the directions. That's enough. Is equal to 0. You will get RB1. Later total vertical forces is equal to 0. You will get RA. So if you say it's a 56 point, I will write in blue color, otherwise green color. It is a 56.47. RA is 63.53. You can write down individually. So taken for this BC beam, this is RC1. You will write it like this. No need. It's 43.34. It's a 51.56. Okay, 51.56. So same thing. You will write CD also. It's a 74.41. It's a 45.959. So for this also you will get it. It's a 12.25. It's a 37.75. For this beam also you will get, but it's in opposite direction. So one thing it will go, one thing it will come, because both moments are in the same direction. To opposite will get like this. It's a 0.92. It's a 0.92. There is no extra shear force or the extra load is there, na? Nothing is there. So we have to equal will come. So those are the shear forces. You didn't write like, if you write it shear force diagram also, you can write like this. Shear force also just state it's a 56. You will get it downstairs. So it's a 63. It's a 63, na? 63 you will get upstairs. So uniformly distributed load, it will come like this. Okay. So again it's a 51.66. 51.66. Are understood? So 51.66 will come 51.66. So this value 43.34. It's a 43.34. 43.34. You will get it like this. Are understood? So again it's a 74.41. This is 74.41. It's what is the value? It's a 45.59. So 45.59 will come like this. So and again you will expand the span, and you will get it this for this span also. For this you can change. If you write like this, okay, or write like this, it's all okay. It's your choice. So what is that? It's a 37.75. It's a 12.25. 37.75. It's the right side. 37 point. It's a 12. It's a 3 degree. So variable means how can you get? You will get like this. Are understood? Like this. For this there is nothing. For this beam, what is that? It falls 0.92. 0.92. It will come. It's also 0.92 will come like this. These are the shear force diagram. You can write down. So in textbook there is no shear force diagram like this, but you can, if you have an idea, you can write down anything. You can write down anything, na? You can write down. You can do like this. So see, you can look like this. See how beautiful are they? So now you can write down the bending moment diagram for this panels. Bending moment, shear force, bending moment, shear force, and elastic curvature also, elastic diagram. So I will write for this elastic curve also. See, elastic curve means what? Slope curve also means what? See what you will get. Theta b is negative, anti-clockwise. Theta c is clockwise. Theta c is clockwise direction, theta b is anti-clockwise direction. So I will write it. Theta b is anti-clockwise. Okay, that's it now. Theta b is what? Theta b anti-clockwise. Anti-clockwise means what? So anti-clockwise means it will rotate like this, and that's anti-clockwise na? Anti-clockwise, anti-clockwise, anti-clockwise. So theta c will get clockwise. Clockwise means it came like this. Clockwise means it produced like this. I don't know exactly how much amount. So if you write it, if you just, you can write down the elastic curve. How can you write the elastic curve? So it will come like this. It will go joint B like this. Experience. Okay, are understood? Experience, and you will get like this. It will come like this. Are understood? Giant B experienced clockwise. Are understood? It will come like this, and it will go to 0. So same thing you can rotate for the EFP. See, the span is come to like this. Are understood? Or see, it will come like this, and it's sorry. So now you can observe it for the giant B. Observe it exactly. It maintained 90 degrees, 90 degrees, 90 degrees, and experienced a anti-clockwise slope. So that's the exactly elastic curve. Based on the theta b, you can write an elastic curve. So previously, and some of the student asked, sir, how I can know it will deform like this or like this? So if you know the rotation, you can write down exactly. So write it down. So theta b, you can write it. So same theta c also you can write it. So you can already know it. You already write. So see it. It will go like this because it go experience like this. So for the green color, you can write like this. So you can observe it. Theta b experienced clockwise, clockwise, clockwise rotation. It will go deform downside, it will go upside because based on the moments. Understood? So see, there is no diagram like this in textbook also. I can write it. You can write it. You can also write it. Understood? Every section, every problem, you can write it. The elastic curve, bending moment diagram, shear force diagram. At least there is no values. At least you can idea how it should be, how it should be. Understood? That's it. That's the end of the story. If any problem is given, you have to find out the fixed moments. Later you have to write down the free body diagrams, and based on that you can draw shear bending moment diagram, and you have to find out the shear force also, shear force diagram, and finally you can draw elastic curve. That's the end of the story. That's the end of the story. At least 1.5 hours you have to take it. So now our assignment is nothing, just to draw bending moment diagram for this span. Otherwise, once you check it, these values are exactly right or wrong, you have to check it. Okay, check it and draw bending moment diagram and find out the shear force and find out the elastic curve. Elastic curve I can write it because see, it's a positive, it's a negative. Again, theta b is positive. So theta b is positive means you can write down positive means clockwise slope, positive slope. Theta c is negative slope. Negative slope means, that's it now. Theta c, negative slope. See, observe it. It's negative, anti-clockwise theta c. It's a positive. So you can write down the elastic curve. Elastic curve. How can you write it, sir? How can you write it? That's it. That's it. Like this. There is no slope. It will fall down. It will fall down somewhere else. And also you can write down this. So this span also. This span you can fall down. It will join like this. Alright, it will get say theta theta. Understood? So this also you can write it. This also you can write it. Try this. See, theta c, and theta c. Okay, right, like this, theta c. Okay, that's it now. That's it. Anti-clockwise. You can write it. So I write down the deflection curve, deformation curve. So you have to write down bending moment diagram, shear force. You can to find out it. Okay, that's the end of the frames. I took a very big problem, and also I took the overhang portion. I took the overhang portion for this problem, and I took the concentrated moment at the second problem. Tomorrow we will see the how to solve sway analysis. Okay, so I avoid so many small problems. I took large problems. You can do small problems for your own choice. Okay, for your own, because we have limited classes. I want to explain some more idea. If I took so many small problems, it takes so much time. It's waste of energy. Tomorrow we will see how to solve the sway analysis, how to get a sway, and how to start a sway analysis. Okay, so that's it. I think you got a more idea how what is the modified equilibrium equations, how do we get to the concentrated moments, what is an exactly elastic curve. Okay, how to draw bending moment diagrams for the frames, how to draw shear force diagrams for the frames. That is my my intention to learn you. Okay, to teach you. That's it now. That's it. I think you will good it. Okay, that's the story. If you have any doubts, ask me.